Long-term disability claims can be denied for a number of different reasons. The one that's most common is the insurance company saying we don't have enough information, sufficient medical evidence to substantiate that you can't work. Then even if you have provided evidence of disability, they're still not satisfied. A second reason might be, although you're under medical treatment, we don't see a diagnosis for a disabling medical condition, which, by the way, in and of itself is not a valid reason for denying disability benefits. So that very often getting a definitive diagnosis is a process that can take some time, depending on the type of medical condition. And the absence of a medical diagnosis in and of itself is insufficient to deny the claim, provided that the evidence of disability, the symptoms that prevent you from working, are real and can be established based on what you have to say about it and what your medical support, even if there's no objective medical evidence, which is another reason. It's sort of a subset of what I talked about earlier. An insurance company might say there's no objective medical evidence, and by objective they mean an X-ray, an MRI, a blood test, some other medical test that explains why you're having these symptoms. And anyone who's gone through any sort of medical condition that's frustrating and they don't know what's going on, the doctors, it may take them some time to figure things out, and sometimes they can't figure it out at all, but you still have the symptoms. So other reasons, there are some other reasons that people get denied. They can be coverage issues. So premiums weren't paid, you weren't at the company long enough to qualify for coverage. If you were working at your employer for a brief period of time, you may be denied based on a pre-existing medical exclusion. And I won't go into great detail on that, but essentially it means that if you've only been at your company, usually for less than about a year, the insurance company can look at whether or not you had medical problems in the past that you were continuing to receive treatment for that forms a basis for this new claim that you're submitting. And if that's the case, they can deny based on it being a pre-existing condition. And that's something that they didn't sign up for when they put you onto the plan. Other reasons can be failure to get treatment. So again, that can be a whole host of reasons. But if you have been told by your doctor that you need to do X, Y, and Z, and you refuse to do that, or you're not under any treatment, or I won't take medication, I don't believe in it, those can be reasons for denying it because you're not taking steps to mitigate your situation by being under appropriate treatment to try and overcome your disability. The insurance company, if you're already on claim, or even in the midst of a claim, whether they're paying you or not, they may say, we want you to see this doctor at our request. If you refuse to do that, that could be another reason for denying your claim or terminating your benefits. So all of these things that result in denials, and this was not an exhaustive list, there may be other reasons that I haven't gone into, but these are the main ones, are reasons to consult with a lawyer to see whether there's some way you can overcome the denial by the insurance company.